it's filled with stuff that's not motivating at all. It's about occult crap that really is not motivating. I started my channel on October 25th. I posted my first video about the World's Fair construction photos. After seeing some of the comments, I started wondering if I was in the right place. For me, the World's Fair topics have been more of a truther, uncovering the hidden history, but the other channels that it's related to are not really truther channels. This is straight from YouTube's creator dashboard. You'll be surprised at some of these channels that are in this list. So let's get started. So the first channel on the list is called Inspired. It has a 500,000 subscriber count. The content is a mix of like esoteric and doomer kind of news. They have a merch store. Their topics range from World War III, cyborgs, fake meat, the Great Reset. They've got stuff about archaics, living in the Matrix, giants and spirituality, all the geopolitical topics that come with that level of new age spirituality. But generally the vibe I get is the world is ending, there's bad things happening, there's a lot of panic. The next channel is called Praveen Mohan. I think he's from India, and he does a lot about old temples, ancient architecture. Goblins are real, archaeologists don't want you to see this, stuff like that. The next channel is a very small one. His name is Adrian Snary. He has been covering the World's Fairs from a photo archive perspective. The next one is called Bjorn Andreas Bull Hansen, 500,000 subs. He looks like more of a live off the land Viking kind of guy, but definitely covers a lot of that geopolitical, living a life of freedom, living a simple life, preppers, some psychology, dealing with toxic people, a call to action. This kind of stuff is definitely prepper oriented. We know what's coming, bugging out, societal collapse type of things. The next channel on the list is called KSC, Knowledge Science Culture, 37,000 subs, mostly archaeology. So interesting things that have been dug up, kind of archaeological discoveries. When archaeologists dug up a Californian sand dune, they discovered an astonishing artifact. I don't know the quality of the videos. I'm just seeing that the template for the thumbnails is the same for every single video. They have a picture of the dig site, and then they overlay it with a picture of the artifact that was found. Next channel is called Daily Motivation, over 2 million subs. The latest videos look like they're about Bible codes, esoteric wisdom. There's stuff about Masons and the Pope and the stuff like that would be generally seen as like a truther topic, but it's a little suspicious that there's over 2 million subs and they're revealing secret knowledge to over 2 million people, and YouTube seems to be totally fine with them. The next one on the list is called Video Advice. Very similar to Daily Motivation. It looks like it would be a motivational, inspirational channel, but it's filled with stuff that's not motivating at all. It's about esoteric, hidden, secret, occult crap that really is not motivating. Kind of similar to Daily Motivation. They start with the same kind of branding, and they even have the same exact slogan: inspiration, motivation, education. It's about aliens and occult practices. The Pope is in almost every thumbnail. Do you really think that YouTube would allow the hidden secrets to be revealed to over 1 million people? And this channel is probably raking in the dough. Every 3 or 4 days, they have a new video averaging over 30,000, 50,000, or 100,000 views. The next channel is called Brian Forster. Looks like an independent archaeologist of some kind. He is posting a lot of videos about Peru. Some of them pop off in the 100,000 views, but generally kind of in that under 50,000. And he's covering a lot of South American archaeology. Looks like a really genuine channel. It looks like he's actually going to sites. as opposed to the Daily Motivation channel or the Video Advice channel, which are clearly just recycling different footage from other things. The next channel surprised me. It's called Silver Symbol, over 700,000 subscribers, and their slogan is making life easier. They look like they're in the genre of DIY videos. So things like how to set up your home generator, how to turn your sprinklers off, saving your lawn, stuff like that. The next channel is over 4 million subscribers, called DW Documentary. I've seen this channel before and they put out general documentary videos. Next one is called There's No Place Like Home. This is a homeschool mom who's putting a lot of content out about melted bricks, mud floods, resets. And even though I don't always agree with her, she is actually going out with her camera and taking videos in her community and looking at possible archaeology sites. The next one is another large documentary channel called Timeline, over 4 million subs, and they cover historical and documentary topics of any kind. Next channel is a very small one called Edgar Reyes, 2,000 subs, and he's covering a lot of things about Tartarian and weird old photos. So kind of a mix. I mean, as a young channel, he's just making videos that he likes to make. Unexplained Mysteries, almost 2 million subscribers. And this one is pretty similar to those other motivation channels. They are covering aliens and UFOs and just weird behaviors, curious hauntings and ghost stories, basically. You know, here's what the police encountered. It's like a weird dog. Here's Unexplained Mysteries. And the last channel on the list is Jared Boosters. He has 50,000 subs and his channel is pretty consistent. He does a lot of analysis of old photos. He has a consistent worldview, but how much can you really speculate about an old photo without being an archaeologist, without being an architect, and without actually visiting any sites or talking to people who are experts in that topic? It's so distant in the past, and so it's really easy to just come up with your own conclusions and reinforce that with a little Google search to find evidence that supports your new hypothesis. And so even though I think that Jared Boosters is a genuine truth-seeking person, I think there's just a limitation to doing history from your bedroom using old photos you found online. So I'm going to take some time to really think about this, whether the mud flood Tartaria hypothesis is a genuine thing to look into, or whether it's just another topic in the genre of mystery entertainment. What do you guys think?